Ball from Nanga Ball back with the UFO Podcast. You know, it's a Ball Lanzini, and we're here at Liberty Park Turf. And today we're going to switch it up a little bit. But don't panic, because even though our guest today isn't a football player, he's not new to the ball game, and he's not new to you guys either. He's a reggae artist who have deep Jamaican roots coming out of Trenchtown with musical hits like My Dream,
My dream, my dream, my dream, my dream, my dream.
and Success Story.
Say I am a success story, yeah, success, a success story.
He's a man of significant cultural influence. Nesbeth, welcome.
More life, man. Blessings. Blessings and blessings, you know.
Blessings, fam. How you doing?
Good, you know. They I will have vibe and eyeball the program more while and I say, yeah, program that look like it have somewhere I go car. Yeah, what some other program and you wonder if you not no gas, you don't even know how far it will reach. You see me I say? And the reasoning is engaging and realistical reasoning too, no illusional reasoning. So I'm blessed, man, there and just happy so we can come grace and the platform to add something to it too. Because when they have to take nothing from the platform, you see it.
Naturally, man. It's
Yeah,
a pleasure
man.
for having you.
A blessing, man.
Yeah, man. Respect. And I mean, just to clear it up, Nesbeth is actually a real name,
Yes, surname.
a surname.
Mhm.
A lot of artists them always come with them, stage name.
Broke head, broke buckle, and
Yeah, but you just
pointed teeth and gully monk and
yeah.
yeah, but the main reason why I keep the name Nesbeth still is everything about Nesbeth is really and truly significant, and so we can't leave a lot of what would have go on, because it all make up the puzzle. You see what I say? And with the name Nesbeth, yes, and surname, and if you grew up in a Jamaica, okay, you look like one of them uptown people there, but if you really grew up in a Jamaica, then you would understand the Jamaican thing. Once you have a name that is unusual, and I talk about the brown and the white and the, you know what I say? So Nesbeth was one of them unusual name. And so, the school system, them normally, refer to any student with an unusual name. They really call them by their name. And that's how they really call me Nesbeth in the school instead of my first name. My first name is Greg. And they called me Nesbeth. So the thing, and so you want to know how the connection is with me and music. Now the connection from school with keeping the name is that my first team of advisors, ones who would have encouraged me, know me by Nesbeth. So when we take on the journey, it look dark and it look rocky, but the way in which me think, it will get smooth. And it's like I prepare for these days. So because I was in the mode of preparing for these days, I say, listen, don't forget the people who encourage you from the get-go. Keep your name because this is what they know you as. Now, I know if I change my name, who knows, them probably see a photo or see a video and say, well, I Nesbeth that. But I never want it so complicated. More when them hear, even if them don't see, and hear a Nesbeth, them just say, wait, it ring a bell.
Yeah.
And it not just start and stop there, so because they were so good to me in encouraging me from the get-go. I want to think that even if them hear, it will go warm them heart, so that even them themselves would have known that them never waste them time and encourage somebody and then motivate them to encourage somebody else. You know what I say? So I really keep the name because I really treasure the encouraging words that I would have gotten from my fellow schoolmate at Charlie Smith Comprehensive High School.
Not powerful, man, not powerful. Other people that think, oh, you just say, my real name, make me work with it, but, a whole heap of significance behind that choice. I understand what you mean, because, in Jamaica, even me when I go to school, them call you by your last name, them just say white, what go on, And what I want to know is, growing up in Trenchtown, when did your football journey start? Because a lot of people don't know that you have some roots in the football, or you start out in the football. So, I want to tell the people.
Me remember clearly when it ended. People always sometimes them bust them brain to remember.
Yeah.
The good thing what you do for them. And if I tap of them, they remember the one thing where them do what you do, you never do. You know what I say?
That's what people say, yes.
Yes, some of us have the people in that moment. But alright. So really and truly, I grew up in Kingston 11, 12, and 13. I don't know how the number counted like that, but it was what it is. And just have to work with it. So I discovered that passion in football when I was attending Maxfield Park Primary School. And when they have, the grades playing, class matches, for some reason, coaches, them have to find me to put on the team, my class. And the more I realize how them carry on with getting me involved in the game, the more I realize I have something where them see before even me. Cause I just like play ball and chop all man and run and laugh.
Yeah.
And score and goal and it come like nothing.
Easy.
But to people, looking at like all the coaches and think, yo, that them want to see.
Yeah.
You know what I say? So I realized I had that passion, but again, it was after I grew up. And after leaving Maxfield Park Primary, I would have gone to Charlie Smith Comprehensive High School. And even before attending Charlie Smith Comprehensive High School, what happened was even on the road that I was living on Lincoln Avenue, Kingston 13 as well. And whenever the road, them are playing matches from different road. There was this virgin named Pinky and some other ones where always have to come get me. Beg my mother, becomes friend with my mother in order for my mother to say, all right, him can go out there. You know what I say? And while seeing that, me start find out, say, yo, this feel good. So when I leave Maxfield Park Primary and was attending the Charles Smith Comprehensive High School, they wanted me to train for Colts,
Yeah.
And when I get home and I tell my mother the exciting news, my mother said, listen to me. When the rest of them gone to school, who are going there for go shop? So of course, say, my mother picked shop over football, which was a natural thing for me. The music now, the football to me was more natural than even the music. Because I had football before I even knew. You know what I say? It's just that over a period of time now, I am around music and start, fall in love with the music. But where the football is, I think the football find me. And where music is, I think I find music.
Okay. I want to know which position you play, because you say your friends them used to come knock up your house and I tell
goal
them
scoring, man. What you think? Man, I walk and look for the man where I defense, man. I walk and look for the bad boy.
top striker.
Top striker, what you say, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Top striker thing, man. I don't know, say I don't know. You can't sugarcoat the past.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even tell it outside of what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So, in all honesty, yeah, man, a top striker thing, man. Goal a score and feel good forward thing, man. What you say, man?
So which baller?
Midfield and,
Yeah. So which baller you did look up to as a youth? as, you know, your idol to say, hey, man, my favorite baller this, you know?
Well, a youth used to look up to me as for them favorite baller. Because you see, you do them thing that when you are aspired to play ball after seeing some of the greats. But you know, do them thing that when time it naturally comes. Like this is a part of you. So it's afterward now you start realize so you have it like that and you watch the football and you see someone's a play and the way in which them play you think say yeah, I saw me play. So like me I fell in love with even the number 7, you know what I say? From David Beckham them, you see me I deal with?
Yeah.
So me watch baller, me rate baller, and as we were taught, Pele and Maradona, if you
Greats.
don't have them two man there at the top of your football list, then you really don't have a football list. So everything was like processed. Not to say that they have not done whatever it was for a lot of people to be saying that they are the greats, and I respect them as the greats. But like I said, the fact that their name was like set in stone then is like you wouldn't be the first to even say me rate them baller. Yeah. It's like 500 baller out there and 500 baller say the same thing.
True.
You see me? I say so. To answer the question without disrespecting any baller, it's just that, like me say, when me a player as a youth aspire to play like me. You know what I say? So me personally know that if hadn't it been, if my mother never stopped me, rest in peace, Mama Gloria, love and more love, you know what I say? I would want to believe that I would have then played on the national team for Jamaica because I think I had the quality and it was only a matter of time after going through some of the coaches them that understand the direction to send the players in. I would have done it. But again, you know, it is what it is. What me gonna do? Past them days then. Okay, we only can reminisce about them. What we're gonna do? Live in our past?
Yeah. No, cause naturally that was my next question, you know. Cause I say you sound like you did bad as a youth. So I say if you did actually feel you would have a career in a football, but you say you feel you would go all the way to play for the Jamaica national team.
Yeah, man.
Quality man.
Yeah, so the thing is like me say, based on how I would have seen the elders them, the coaches them, how them operate around me, or they never yet left me out when it comes down to football, then that kind of give me one strength where beyond even the strength where me myself would I really know.
True.
So knowing that and seeing even the coaches and them things, there's so much people can't tell lie. So that's why I say, while I may not think that at that moment I have all that it takes to step in the national team, I know over a period of time it would have grown with the assistance of some of these coaches that even know the direction, like I said, to send the players in.
Yes, I say they have the potential. You
you
talk about the coaches, like what are some of the coaches, you know, that you work with as a youth?
Me not really remember them name like that because it was a developing state. I was in the developing state. All I do know is that everyone that I would have seen that wear the badge of a coach always respect me and want me to be on them team. You understand me? I say, yeah man. So me know this is not me lying to myself. I know that if hadn't it been for music, I would have seen me score some goal on the TV. The things I would have scored around the back of all around there. So, but that score around there so and graduate to up there so over there so all about. You see what I say? Top
striker.
Yeah man, now we are some man. So sports, football are my first love. And I will always say it because it is what it is. And I did not have to get up and search to get it. You know, it is really a part of me. The first time I leave Jamaica, a footballer, entertainer, for sure, you say the ball thing you never does disappear. When my mommy tell me, say, yo, I can't go train for the Colts team. See, even after leaving school and I do music before I even make a name in a music. Snagapus Rasta from down in a jungle trench town say, yo, me see talent forward. And I was a part of the entertainer soccer team. Now the entertainer soccer team now, for a lot of you out there probably don't know it like that, is they normally just pick up a team through some of the most current players. So you're not only just like I'm on the sports podcast and I am an entertainer, they were playing that on the field, just putting the artists out there. Some artists farm full of themselves, some of them self-farm full of them, some in between. And then you will definitely see who can do it or who could have do it them time there.
Yeah,
because you're gonna definitely see it in them.
Yeah, you can see the quality.
So now, me as a no-name man on the team, me get to start. Me and one of my brethren named Escobar in pass on, you know. We get to start. You understand what I say? And we start over the ones them will have name. And I saw me ending up leaving the island for the first time in 2000. August the year 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left and I went to Antigua and St. Kitts, and we go play about 20 other of us. We play football and then perform. So for sure you, even at that point in my career, you know, to show you the in-depth love for it, or the love where it have for me, even on the journey that I am on, it was able to help me to even leave the island for the first time.
That's powerful.
Yeah, man.
So football obviously play a big role in your life. So one is like, from that time when you used to take football serious, what were some of the lessons that you learned from football that you still carry to this day?
What could I say? I am a man of discipline, and that's why even when I say I wasn't that much of an indisciplined child, and if I was, I would have disobeyed my mom and do whatever, but I still stay within the line of what she would have said, even if I was uncomfortable with it. And so, being that disciplined child in the home, going out there, I learned to listen. And the coach, me never feel like me too bigger than a coach. Me never think the coach know everything all the time. But me still never feel like me too bigger than the coach. At times being on the field, if me say me fi dribble, so me will dribble around so. But most of the time when me dribble around so, the outcome is great. So the coach they remember.
You must say a star, man.
They remember
so make him do him thing.
Yeah. So I think even though I grew up in a home that instilled discipline, I think I admired that too. Being a part of the football when I was a part of the little team them running about, and I like the togetherness, and I like to move together as a team. I like that because I know that if you can achieve 10% by yourself, then you can achieve 100 with a team. You know what I say? So I think that discipline side of me from I think football would have enhanced it.
Yeah.
You know, football did not start it. That it was something that was started in my home. And then football enhanced it just because of the togetherness. And then you realize them money are bigger than you, and if they might give you a certain directive and you really want to get as good as you think you can, then it's wise to even listen most of the time.
So how the discipline of sport, you know, help you to prepare for the music industry?
So I say discipline in a home enhanced by sports.
Yeah, carry
and
over
then now
music.
it becomes a part of me. It becomes a part of me. So outside of that, it's you know, I don't display certain arrogance. You know me I say we are lion. And so when it dark, I'm not gonna tell you say a sunlight all day, every day. because that's not life. When it dark, but it have to get dark for reasons that it's supposed to get dark for. You see me I say? So where it helped music also take it another step. The home would have started it, football would have enhanced it, and then music and being an adult too, as a father figure, not just a man we get to picking around one part over one place. What I say? Being a father figure also. So there's a compact thing that makes me really stay grounded. Yeah, man. Now we feed off our energy too, because we can't do it by ourselves.
So as an aspiring footballer, you sound like a young prodigy. I mean, where did the spark come from that made you, turn your attention to music?
Well, I think it derived from an unfortunate situation. And the unfortunate situation was while living in Trenchtown, Annette Garden, so-called jungle, Zimbabwe, my mother crossed path with the law, and then decided to take her freedom from her, Carry her, go put her over one place, one big gate there, and lock the gate, and 18 months them give her. And at that time, my dad was in America. And I think he was also under the lock because when I do farm work and decide, say, nah, farm no work no more, and them catch up on him. So with that said, it's like I had to now go and live with a family friend that was close to my father. My father used to work with him, a friend, Mr. Chin, rest in peace. He, at that time, resided in Glengulf, St. Catherine. And so, me and my little brother, Bull, had to go and live by him. But at that time, he had a sound system named Primo International. And he would have some youth, like his sons, I remember have two sons, Mikey and Paul. And he would have a truck and he have some car, and the youth them was fairly young and them a drive, and up in the bush them time they are cassette days, So you know what go on at town. So when the artists them they at town and sing them song like Papa San them and them. Film Sunday up in the country and sing over him and them song. And at them my country star. Because people don't know nothing about what go on at town.
New to them.
New to them. And they used to keep a lot of dance, and I admire it, two things. They were young and I manage a big truck, them and I manage a vehicle, them and them are artists at that time. Not even me myself didn't know, say, they were singing other people's songs, because I never really knew it like that. But it was afterward me realized that was what they were doing. And I remember being in a bathroom one time, and because I see them, and I say to myself, say, me that really want. You know what I say? And I think that's where it probably started. I think that's where it started, because I remember clearly that I was right where our sound system was, and Mr. Chin's son them did active, artists, at the time. And so when my mother backs off our time over Fort Augustus, and returned back in Trenchtown, and I go to school, Charlie Smith, And so now we start do the desktoping thing. And I think what I can't forget too is that I remember it was like 12-year-old when my mother was locked away. And me and my stepfather would have gone to the Fort Augustus prison to visit her. And when the water them come out, the water them say, I think I daycare. The water them say, I think I daycare center this. Little boy, go over there, sir.
I did a rough one.
Rough, me remember, and then when I hear the gate lock, clom. And then as a youth, because I did so short, you look up like the gate go way up in the ear, you know?
Yeah.
And the reason why I really elaborate on that, because I live to go in that facility to perform for the inmates. You know, one of them, it's like at the age of 12 when Mr. Warder locked me out and said, nah, let me in because of reason beyond film control, you know.
Yeah.
When I heard that, they requested me to perform over by Fort Augustus. I sleep, I wake, I sleep. At that time, my mom passed on, because she passed on in 2013. I sleep, I wake, I sleep, I wake. And it's like I was a bit nervous too, because I keep getting flashes of the time I was barred from going in there. And getting those flashes, you gotta remember the uncomfortable situation, knowing that your mother the right this and you can't even see her at such tender age, you know what I say? So all of them things that float up in my head, but when I actually reached there and went in there and performed for them, I also tell them a story about my mom and tell them so them to hold it strong, and you know what I say? So I don't know. My journey is just my journey. You know what I say?
It's a full circle moment, that one.
Yeah, man,
full
I say,
circle.
man, and it was not just Fort Augustus I perform. I perform more than once Spanish Town Correctional Center, and I also perform at Metcalf Street Juvenile Center. Yeah, 'cause, you know, we live for them things they try see through the eyes of the troubled ones and do my part to see how best me can help them for, you know.
Cause I feel like your music, I feel like it really captures the struggle of the Jamaican people, but at the same time, you know, the spirit and you know, it empowering and uplifting. So it's like it very versatile and it kind of span across, you know, a range of emotions. You know, the gritty, true reality of Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
As well as the inspirational, uplifting potential of the Jamaican people. I feel like that's how your music represent, or to me at least, that's how it represent.
You're not wrong, man, because which part we're there right now? Liberty
Park, yeah.
Liberty Park. And a few days ago, I was over by King's House. I performed for the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
So me I say, yes, you hear the journey when me I tell you about? I was there at King's House a few days ago. You know, and I got the privilege to perform on his first swearing at the 2016 inauguration. And them decide, said that one the third one, which sealed the Trinity. That would have been the second time for me. Them said, nah, man, the dream of a forward, man. Few days ago, probably 4 or 5 days ago. You know what I say? And from the gutter of the inner city to up with the higher upper echelons, them there, you know what I say?
Real journey.
Yeah, man, and them rate and respect me when I want a picture or autograph, and I say, look at me now.
So how was that experience like though, you know, performing, you know, in front of the Prime Minister just recently?
Well, the first one was mind-blowing, and I never get a chance to think of it that much because it was at that time I lost my wife. You know, so I was really flowing with the moment without thinking about the moment. Yeah, because the loss of my wife was a greater thing to think about. And sometimes you will have fun or you will smile, but it's like you just can't go around the fact that somebody that would have played such an integral role in your life is just gone. You know what I say? And it was disheartening because I remember taking her to the state. I took her to the state, and I remember coming back to Jamaica with only her belongings because right there she passed on. So, and then the first inauguration was 2016, I think March 3rd. And on that day, I got the call like 11 o'clock to come and identify her body. You know what I say? So a whole lot was going on. I was thinking of the kids, them. You know, them not have no mother now, and my mother did done gone already. So how the motherless family are going to make it through? But when the person who I am, no matter how dark it look, you know, me I see light, you know. So again, that was the experience for the first one. It was a upside down thing. And you couldn't tell because while I was by King's house, the diplomats, them, prime minister and presidents were wanted a picture with me. I had to put that smile on my face. So therefore, them can't even detect, say me I go through my moment. Oh, no.
Yeah.
You see me I deal it? And then this one now, to know that they actually called me back. And I don't know that artist who would have gotten too called to come and perform a particular song. So I think I was more into this one. I was there the first time in 2016, but mentally I was elsewhere. But at this time, I am here, and mentally I could see through the moment.
That's real strength. That's real
Yeah.
strength. And I mean, we know that you've had a lot of hardship, throughout your career, loss, and so what I really want to know is how you balance that, like your personal life plus, your music, going to the studio and stuff like that for still, be at this high level. As you say,
I'm
you're
not gonna
out
lock
there.
myself in a one dark corner.
Yeah,
Because
you
you
them
go
wouldn't
through so
even,
much. Wow.
and them wouldn't even know though you're out there smiling and take pictures, see them when you put on the
And we
brave
are say,
face.
man, the happy is like, and at them time, them realize this was not just what I wanted to do, it's a part of my purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of questions that have to do with my journey, even me myself cannot answer them, because if I try to answer them, then I will be lying. You know me, I say I'm still trying to learn about the journey. But what I do know so far is that nobody can tell me say I'm a part of a purpose. You know me, I say? Yeah, so and my kids motivated me a lot, because anytime I feel like this journey get too rough, I always keep reminding myself that if I'm not there for them, who is going to be there for them? And so the fact that I be thinking down that path is like, before me even say no one, me just get back on track. If I brush off, me fi brush off myself, get up. If I shed, me fi shed some tears, shed it. But guess what? You have to move forward, keep it moving. You know what I say?
Yeah.
Some kids, them really and truly. And secondly, the love of the fans, because when fans are stop me in a traffic and I tell me, say, them love my music more than how them love them life. You know me, I say, them thing there, sometimes me I say to myself, say, me not think you want to say that, you know. Me think you say it because you have to say it. And even though it kind of sound a little bit off to me, it was not me to judge whether it was off or not.
Yeah.
So again, like I said, first thing first, the love for my youth them. I'm sure the world are rough, and know say if you're there, teeth will shine for your youth them. Everybody will lift them up, make much of them. But the moment you disappear, trust me, everything change. So don't make them fool you. I have seen it. It doesn't matter how people love your youth them in your presence. Most of the time they're showing the love that they have for you to your kids. You understand? And then when you are taken out of the equation, then them and the kids are from zero. And then now them I say, yo, we don't have no obligation for even show them that much love. They will say they know them. But the love what them show you in presence with your youth, you don't normally get that. They don't normally get that when you're gone.
It's a different thing.
So again, like I say, we are there up until, but me, that encourages me to push on and to do and continue doing. And that's basically it. I can't even say no other thing outside of what I would have said a while ago, because that's just the raw truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So on this journey, when was the moment that you had that breakthrough when you felt like, yeah, this music thing,
I get a hint of it when I get my first popular song. I Love Her, She Loves Me in 0203. I love her, she loves me.
I need her, she needs me. I know together we can start a family. So lady,
Yeah, man, I love in the thing, man. Jumping, I love. Everybody love it. Get all the artists, man, them are custom. Cause I did something that was a little bit outside of the box. Not saying that I'm the only one or the first to do it, but because the song was such a significant song, it really kind of rub the female them out there on a certain level, you know. And the level that I'm speaking of is that I use my baby mother, the same one that becomes my wife, that pass on in the video. And so what we were used to was when an artist get him song and them a look for do a video. Them go talent piece, go for girl.
Video vixen.
Video vixen and some nice girl. Woman sit down at them yard and watch them man with them suffer with and hug up girl. And so I Love Her, She Loves Me. Made the woman them start bash them man them we are artists.
Cause them must say, oh, you know, put
I
me in
said,
a video.
oh, Nesbeth of him, woman. The news spread. I'm baby mother and I'm baby mother. And everybody start feel baby mother, then that could have it go on. And stick up all the artists them. Listen. All who no look good one going in a video now, you know.
No, cause them good artists them good, I tell them baby mother at the time, you know, so I can't put in a video. That's the business.
Yeah,
so
the
when
business,
you do it now,
so
them want
change it.
Yeah.
So them start, cause so at that time I realized that I was, getting a certain response. Like it was much more than even what I expected. I always tell myself, so me I go boss, you know. But you couldn't ask me when. You couldn't ask me how either. But me I tell you, say me I go boss, and they say it there. So when it really forward, all needed surprise. Surprise in a way, whereas people are sing me song. One time them a run me off a stage because they don't want to hear me. No, me can't get a chance to sing this song. Me I say, wait. Changes.
Life changes.
So at that moment, I realized that if I was able to do it like that, then even though it wasn't one of the biggest, it was big enough for people to know me. And I know the journey can easily start from there. And so now me move on to Boardhouse, still a Chuckland, I go on good and guns out this morning and I go on good and you know what I say?
You breeze out. Them they have big song in the morning just breeze over them. So you have to tell me a story behind Boardhouse and guns out too, you know, cause when I get to my dream, the big one.
So I don't want to pull up your camera, come here. Tell us say you can't hear all of my story.
I can just tell you a little piece of the story, you see me? Cause me watch the video for Boardhouse. And that me like with the video them too, you know, cause same thing with the I Love Her. I see the storyline and you could just see say, you know, that was your lover for real. Cause it look authentic, you know. I feel like you bring a storytelling aspect to your music where you portray, you know, the music video them. So I just want to hear the little backstory behind them song there, you know, in terms of like what really inspired it. What's the story behind Boardhouse?
Well, the story behind Boardhouse, you know, say there was a producer called Flavor McGregor, and he at that time had a number of hits under his belt. I went to a studio, Colombian studio, and up in Mona, and Determined, rest in peace, Determined. It was, I went to link Determined introduced Colombian to me. I did a song for him, and after doing that song, you know, as artists, we are drive from one place to the other, or I walk from one place to the other. No way to go happen, but you just go. And I was at a studio named Chuck Back, the same studio where Make Me Love You With My Heels and Lady saw them and have a number of it. Europe click my finger. I was at that studio and they were locking up the studio going somewhere. And they told me that, Nesbeth, I lock the studio now, we're so forward. Of course, I don't have a name like that, so the man left me in them studio. You know what I say? So I decide, say, where me can go? Where me can go? Go kill some time, you know, until them forward. And I saw now because I would have recorded a song for Colombian after being introduced to Colombian by Determined. I said, you know, I'm link Colombian because he wasn't far away. I'm link him and he was in the studio and he must say, Nesbeth, you can't go in the studio, you know, and come out, come say that. I think it was insult. And it was an insult because knowing me not going to just go in a people's studio. So. But even though I have it as an insult, I never even communicate that to him. I just listen to him because since you're not in the mood for talk, me not in the mood for listen.
Yeah, make him talk.
So him dead until Jal lick him with one belt. Him realize say, you know say, that youth are demeanor. You know say, him would go in there. So him start make up to me. And I say, but you know say the producer we are working there, in the down there say where. But when him start tell me how much it song the producer have on and belt, me I say disrespect. So me I say, you know, say me can't face the producer, yeah. Because sometimes we as black man, you know, we don't angle power well, you know. And them producer, when them have too much hit song, then deal with people certain way. So me I say, me can't deal with something there. But because he did me wrong, without me even telling him that, he was forcing me to go to the producer. And me I say, yo, so him shout out, Flavor, see Nesbeth here. And I say, Nesbeth, me know him, man. Come here. So I go over to him and say, you want boss? So I say, wait, what kind of man this? After me done hear about you, as a man we bust about your artist. Mama don't cry no more. Who better days I him bust that? I need your name and number where you reside. No, it's a him of Van Dyne Bell. So me I say, he might ask me about if me want bust. Me just say, yes.
Simple.
So him say, go in the studio and go record right away.
Yeah.
And me I say, yeah. Me have loads of songs when nobody no want. So me go in the studio. Me use last verse one I song, third verse we are next song. Sing, can't find nothing funny with him. So I just come out and tell him, say, listen. Alright, Pete, and come back. And he must say, you sure? I say, yeah, man. And I think in my head, I say, maybe the only chance is you're going to get, you know, but me willing to take the risk.
Yeah,
so I'm going to go home. And the first time with me, I have done that. So I remember it like it was yesterday. I got up and I wrote about 5 songs. And I decided that I'm going to just drive around in a Hornet Garden and stop at like 5 ends when I normally stop and DJ the 5 of them and tell them to tell me what them like.
Yeah, just get the reaction and response from the people.
From the people. So I've never read a book about that. Nobody never counts me down that part there, advised me down that part there. It was just there and then I think of it and I did it. And what I used to do was to go to the studio and then ask the producer what them like and not sing a number of songs.
Yeah.
In that situation, I never do that. I run my own survey, walk away with the winning song and just decide, say, I'm going to sing that song with conviction. And so when I was in the studio, it took me a while to record it because the producer still a skid and dolly. Never really want to record me and just hype and just attack. But when youth were used to their own sizzler to himself and the bus because them to record him and him start cuss them. Who never Nesbeth yet? And he must say, no, chew himself out of the picture, you know.
Yeah, because he might defend you.
Him not defend me where him not know me like that and like me and him par.
Yeah.
But when it happen, it just happen anyway at all, it happen. So them say, Nesbeth, go in there. So when me go in the studio and then play the rhythm, based on the circumstances, me know it wasn't everything wasn't on my side. You know what I say? And day night, I'm just say, it is very unfortunate to find yourself in such a situation. But Jah never give a man more than him can bear.
Me poor house burn down in a gang war what dear. No me have no way fi steal.
So I did that intro based on the circumstances that I was going through at that time. And that was not something we didn't have to take 2 times. We just say it and just jump in at the song. And when we reached down and said the boat was burned down, the whole studio mash up with that think of me and them.
Yeah.
Me and them are good. You know me I say, but some know the power of song and the reaction, but outside of it, like me see a real life situation and we do what we have to do. And deliver the song with conviction in such a way that even the ones them who walk the path can understand, say, this is not just a song, this is, life experience. And, who knows, tomorrow somebody else will go burn down. House never stop burn down. Right now as we speak, a house a burn down.
Right now.
Yesterday a house did burn down. Last week, may not be in Jamaica, but, all over the globe. So it is a relatable topic.
Yeah.
And the guns out was a horrible experience in a Zimbabwe Annex Garden. It was a time when Storm was Ivan and, the scheme was under attack like a movie. So door-to-door search. Gangsters team up. Enemies, there were enemies that have a common enemy. And the common enemy was my scheme. You understand? And so the enemies around the scheme were able to put the differences aside because they have a common enemy.
The common enemy happen to be you, so when you get catching at the big light.
My scheme
Yeah,
was
yeah.
the common enemy.
So when you get catching at, so all right.
So
we put the
everybody
differences aside.
team up
Yeah.
and say, all right, when we don't deal with this, we can
And
go
go
back
back
and
out.
ads. And so I've never seen, it was an experience that I had that I have never seen before. It was the first of such, and I have never seen that happen after either.
Wow.
So like I said, it was a door-to-door search. Can you imagine? I think a 250 house in the scheme, and it was door-to-door search. And we had talked about woodlums with some broomstick, left, right, and center. And at that day, probably about 5 somebody died.
Guns out this morning, Babylon coming again. Guns out this morning, question when will it end?
You know what I say? Tragic. Yo. So, I'm run Ghana need to bed.
The lightning start flash when me hear the gun crack, and on me bed pa me belly me crawl. Me pray for siren, but all I heard was a scream from me next door neighbor a ball.
Come on, leave out that part there. No?
Can't live out that
I
part.
got link on my brethren because it was the hurricane, man, in the morning after the hurricane. And so, of course,
Which hurricane?
I think it was Ivan.
Oh, Ivan. 2004 them time. When was Ivan?
I don't remember which one of them, but it was one about, I think Ivan.
Yeah.
And it was after the hurricane. Of course, you would have known that after hurricane, with the light post, them drop down police, calling sick, and because them have to attend to feed them house. And so the state has limited workman out on the ground. So the region where me grew up in, the inner city, know, so you're the last on the list.
Yeah, yeah.
So if them have to really and say, all right, we're going to help some place, then the more upscale places are going to be on top of the list. Based on my knowledge, I do not know if it changed now, but it has always been that from my recollection. You understand?
Yeah, it's a crazy story, that man. And I mean, going through all of that, we could take it a step further now. The song where a whole heap of people know it for, even to this day, so just the other day, either the swearing ceremony, the Prime Minister sing My Dream. I feel like, that's like an anthem for Jamaicans now.
Yeah, man.
Even when it just dropped, the impact that it have, I see like international artists like Cardi B a vibe to it.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah,
like
keep in tune, man.
It no left off our playlist, man. She
Yeah,
love
man.
the song there, and the whole we love it. We're to play at graduations and them things.
Graduation after
Right
graduation.
now.
Any school at all, me going and me can't sing that song in peace. Left, right, and center. We are say, man, and I think it is which magazine again? I don't remember, but of course you know that the song would have done so much. I'm trying to follow. I am trying to follow the footstep of the song. Most of my song have to follow the footstep of me. But where my dream is concerned, It has done so much. So it's really my dream solidify me in the music. Of course, Boardhouse and them song the people still call me Mr. Boardhouse. But the places that my dream would have taken me, the Italy, Germany, Switzerland, Finland, Canada, America, Africa, Kenya, England, and some of those places multiple times, Denmark, Netherlands, Switzerland, Spain. I can't remember all the places that I would have gone from the top of my head, and probably about 20 odd states in America. You know what I say? And in the Caribbean, I don't even remember some of my places then.
That's a global impact, man.
Yeah, so that really, while the other songs them would have tell the people them that Nesbeth is in the music,
Yeah.
my dream tell them a little bit more or a whole lot more.
Yeah.
That Nesbeth is not only in the music, Nesbeth has becomes the music and the music of Nesbeth.
So how the people receive you worldwide when you go out and you perform that song? Because we know, like, I'm not even have to ask you what the story behind the song. Because I feel like the song itself is so self-explanatory. It's like, it's a message in and of itself, like it resonates with people around the world. So when you go out there and you see the way how people react to it when you perform it on tour, Europe and America and all over, what kind of energy you get from the people?
It's just a good vibe, because sometimes some of them can't understand the words, but the vibe and how them get the vibe there, your facial expression, body language. And so when we run out and the smile beaks up on the face, the drummer beat, and I say them know say this is Jamaica at its finest.
Yeah.
And them can afford to feel Jamaica without being in Jamaica. I'm feeling they go beyond words, man. You know what I say? Yeah, man. Go beyond words, man.
Yeah. And I mean, and not just my dream and Guns Out, you have other hits as well.
Success Story, Remove My Enemies.
TS Victory.
TS
I
Victory.
like that one there because another music video there. You see over Arnett Garden Stadium,
Garden, yeah.
I'm gonna tell me about that one
with
there.
My son, yeah. Look at Juvie where you see my son. Because most of my video them, even I love her, she loves me, I'm youth them in night.
Yeah.
Some of those come on social media like some ones where I look likes and them things that we did it before we so active on social media. It's just that social media kind of get like quarter how we live as a family and the youth them, but TS Victory, like I say, I see victory before the victory forward. I sing my dream, say me a tour before I start tour. So I preempt the whole of them thing there.
Manifestation.
So it's an optimistic mindset. I know say you can't rule out the pessimist part of your mind, because in reality, I say use one for balance.
Yeah.
But my thing is more of the optimistic type of a person. Just like I said, I couldn't tell you when me gonna get the break, but me can tell you, say me gonna get the break. And if you ask me when, where, and how, if I try to explain to you, you're gonna say me are the biggest idiot. But me could have tell you, say, me I gonna get the break. So it's just the mindset, the optimistic mindset that always tell me that where there's life, there's hope. And no matter how it get dark now, light I go forward.
That's balance, man.
Yeah,
I feel like you find the perfect balance between, the struggle or the reality and the uplifting vibe, and you can see that coming out in the music. But I want to talk about the evolution of your music, because when you recent song them, when me roll up people talk about nowadays, it's a different vibe.
I see him vibe, man.
I see him vibe.
Life.
A real life.
Real life.
Yeah, cause
and everybody can deal with the raw truth,
Is a man you got to talk it like it is. Yeah. So the title of this song is Side Chick Save Enough Relationship. Why if you tell people what you mean by that?
That's exactly what it meant. I like me say side chick, I will wait, I will
Yeah.
say enough relationship. You know what I say?
Yeah.
The title of the song says it all. And like me say, if you're watching now and side chick never save your relationship, fine. We don't have to war. No buckle not for true. You know, have heard no hurt words over that side, yeah. Just know say, me not in your home, but in the home of somebody else. They be sitting down and say, damn, he's reading my book. Yes, me I say.
Yeah.
So the reality of the situation is I just screwing the bulbish part the dark, yeah, man. I'm tell them already say, no beat me, thank me, cause I sure know why I never thank me, cause it's a side chick. I want cigarettes. And if you really look on somebody and say, John was style, you know, some love how the side chick take a little boy out the road before car lick him dog. Then a business boat.
Yeah.
You look a boy life for safe and the ear side chick.
Then they hear nothing after
Them
that.
hear nothing after. In fact, them hear
Yeah.
nothing before. Hear nothing after.
Yeah, selective
So,
hearing, man.
yeah, so me say, side chick save enough relationship.
Mhm.
You know, can sit down now and say, all right, Nesbeth. Based on what we hear about side chick, is always destroying relationship.
Mhm.
So it look like you know a little more than we.
Yeah, yeah.
So give me a little insight on that now.
Mhm.
And then we will say, all right, we can have a conversation. But some people don't want to hear no conversation, them does. But nevertheless, it's a mixed reaction, but more is going for the song.
Yeah.
And I anticipated that mixed reaction because like me have a set of people who follow me and them are a robot, so them will question some of the moves them want to make. And for the most part, and everybody me go able to explain to them the way in which them can understand.
Mhm.
But me I tell them, say, just trust me, man. If you don't understand today, you can understand tomorrow.
I can understand.
I'm not proud if I say you don't understand.
Yeah. Know them way them want. So yeah, so you have to just express yourself some of the time. But I feel like some of the questions the people that ask you are when me I wonder. So why that thing why that say to a person who say or asks, are you promoting infidelity?
Well, good question. And I will definitely say no. I'm going to say no. And then them go have a next question. Because you hear them right now. Like, sometimes, them put up on a stand. And them ask question for back you up. They are not asking question to listen so that they can at least learn something from what you're saying. Them ask you and say, what's your more falter now? And the moment you answer in a way that they did not expect, them find one mountain, climb over and say, me not stop until. You understand? So them have that combat thing there. I say, loosen up, man. The song starts off to whom it may concern.
Yeah.
I may understand, say, if you talk for the people and I represent the people, but not take it so personal.
Yeah.
The less personal you can take it, and the more we can have a level reasoning.
Alright. So you're right. Because personally I feel like me like the song. I feel like it's
You married?
No, I'm not married.
You're so married.
Yeah.
Your mother say you're half married.
After married,
And your
yes.
father have a beat you if you're not married.
And what you know?
Anyway, continue.
Me as a man, I feel like cheating inevitably. You know? So when you say that, me not really take it in a way. Me I say, yo, I true him attack, you know. But me want
All
to
right,
feel
on
the
the
same
year?
way.
On the year? All right. Continue.
Me not say everybody.
Me just ask them here, but
Them here, man. Them here. Me not say everybody cheating, you know, but I feel like everybody capable of cheating under the right circumstances. So if it happen, don't be surprised.
So the thing is, this is not me saying it should or it should not. This is just me saying that what I am singing is actually happening.
Right,
It's as
right.
simple as that. But the fact that I have sung a song of such, one would say this is how you promote. But that's if you're looking at it from that angle.
Yeah.
If you're looking at it from the angle of saying, what can I learn from this? Then you would realize that I man them for beat me now. Because when I do me open the diary without them authorization, you know. So a lot of you may not know that what I am singing is actually happening with you because you are not looking for the signs.
Right.
And some of those signs, you would have been the reason for those signs to be there. But no, you get so complacent and you can't wrong. So therefore, you blame everybody else but yourself.
Yeah, so this is like...
Now, and I am not saying that it is in all cases. I'm not saying that it is in all cases. What I would definitely want the females to do, I know that side chick, that word trigger you off, even if you were once a side chick. Yeah. I go there. So even if you were once a side chick, I know it was uncomfortable. And the word itself, name itself, trigger you off, send you in the wrong direction. I understand. But what I want you to also understand is that I am not telling you that I am standing for it. I put the song together in a relatable way.
Right.
And therefore, if I put the song together in a relatable way, then I have to then push the song down the path that I know the mass that are partaking in it
Can relate.
Word. You know what I say? So it's not really me diving from one side to the other.
Yeah.
It's just life in its truest form.
And
if me can tell us a success story, it must be successful. I'm going to tell us if you have a dream. I'm going to tell us a side chick save enough relationship. Send me a message and ask me, what are the relationship side chicks that you are knowledgeable of that side chick save, and how was it able to do so, and do you think it is a plus or a minus? Or, you know what I say?
Yeah.
Instead I come with one bag of time them I interview you, them put on them knee pad, them put on them helmet, them have all kind of thing. I say, because I've been on interviews and the people them attack me like that and I sit down. I watch them, but I realize that because I lack of knowledge, in my head, them attack themselves because what them do now is stop themselves from learning a little bit more than what them already know. So me I see it as a form of attacking oneself. But from their angle, they're not looking at it from that angle.
So we could look on it from a different angle, as you say. Because I want to know why you say that in a sense, like really and truly. You feel like, why you feel like side chicks save enough relationship? You feel like it's a case where a side chick probably more loyal than a main girl. Or she
that for one next interview, but here we go on.
Yeah.
The whole thing come to a dream, me envision it, and I decide, say, you know what? I know it's a dark territory, I know it's a territory that is, that you can expect anything from. So, when me even do it, I understand that. But sometimes you would be surprised the amount of people who even call me about and ask me questions, you know, doctors, judges, police, even the regular citizen. Because them like come reason a man who just call me and I say, Nesbeth, what do you think? And I through the whole of the interaction there, make me know say these things are happening. And I can't really unleash some of these stories because I have to keep these things confidential. You know what I say? Because if I go tell you the story, it only going to fit well if I call the person name.
Oh, okay.
And then I am so much of a confidant to the person. I wouldn't want to do that in the presence of in the face of a camera because I want to get some likes. I really attract somebody like that. So I'm saying, before you bash me, do your research. Find out if it is happening. If it is not happening, feel free to bash me. But if it is happening, please, don't use up your energy unnecessarily.
All right. We're going to change pace now and take it back to the football.
Wait, before we go into football, I'm going to sing peace out, make them know. To whom it may concern, Most men would feel these words. Sometimes you with the one you love and you don't want to hurt, but love gets on your nerve. It's not like man wicked, no, but it's just what it is. They say men are just some simple beings and they just need some sympathy. But women are so complicated. Allow me to tell.
True, yeah, tell
But
man.
women are so complicated. Hear the part of them I like. A side piece save enough relationship, and the wife need to appreciate that chick. She's always there when he need that fix, and she don't care if he's got to leave. Yeah, this one is dedicated to all of the good side pieces out there. Side chicks are so underrated. And it might seem like him a try cheat, but what if a guy need a little variety, that little something there to make him life spicy. And every time him can turn to wifey, this one. And listen, I'm going to stop it right there, sir. Not because the song stop right there, sir, because we're in the midst of an interview, which is so important. But I think it was also important to give you a piece of the song, so after you hear that part, yeah, just go look up the song and watch a full song. You hear that?
Yeah, man, make sure
Yes.
you go listen to the rest of the song. Because
Yeah.
the message important.
Don't beat me till you listen to the song.
Yeah.
Please and thanks. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So right now, we are going to have the double 7 UFO segment. Yeah. So, what me you want to know, Nesbeth? What's your unpopular football opinion?
Unpopular football opinion.
Because you talk about the ball game earlier, and you say some things, we sound, controversial already. Someone know says I'm going to have only for strong opinions when it comes on to ball game. Whether say your strongest opinion, one way them probably bash you for already.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, where ball is concerned, my reason about ball different from the average man.
Yeah.
You understand?
All
So
right.
the point of the matter is that sometimes when you really want to find out based on, let's say you want to find out who are the bigger baller, there are different areas where you really know how to dissect that. Because a baller can good when it come on the international stage, but a rocks when it reach around at those club, you understand what I say? But
True.
outside of that, it's like a baller sometimes him playing best is unpredictable sometimes. It's just a few, and that's why the names them would have reached at the top. That is really consistent. So I can't even say you can't play if you fall short, but to the football standard, you have to accept the fact that even if people say you can't play, but me read ball game differently.
Yeah.
Me know say when it happen, and the more consistent you can be, and the more people believe in you. And me not just talk about baller like the baller can't do nothing wrong for me. And that's why me look on football. Me look on football from the angle of each baller are human.
Right.
I mean, no, so we are yet to see a complete being. And so if you're not complete, being in your human state, and football come through the whole of that, you're just not going to be complete. But again, if you have more goal than this one here, and we really are talking about who scored the most goal, then I should not be afraid to say Ronaldo scored most goal, Messi scored most goal. It should be factual if me reason down that part there. Me understand? Some man have the love for the ball to the point whereas in the business if a baller want to score 10 or 11 goal, if a baller score 10 goal on the international scale and a man say a baller score 12, him still going to say my baller better than that, but a context you have a reasoning. So I don't really go over the side. I don't reason about football like a pata suit, madam.
Yeah.
If a goal we are talking about, a goal we are talking about. You understand me I say? If a championship we are talk about, a championship we are talk about.
Right,
Overall, if we say who scored the most goal on the international scale, who get the most championship, and if by any chance me love a baller and film name no come down right there, so me just have to accept it as it is.
Can't be
And hope
biased.
say one day to come in probably I go reach, say who knows?
Yeah, for real, man. No, man, you sound like you have good ball knowledge, man. You know?
My
'Cause some
ball
people-
knowledge enough to fling no stone off of my brother. Alright, so
Yeah.
anytime I see a man reason about ball from the point where he want lose his mind,
Yeah.
me know say the game have him under control. My thing is to make sure I control myself and control the game.
That enough people don't realize when you reason about football, you can't reason from an emotional standpoint. Because numbers don't lie, you know. At the end of the day, no matter how you feel, the numbers don't lie. So as I say, some of the time you have to step back and
You
see
have
it for
to
what
do
it
it
is.
sometimes because you see when you reason from an emotional standpoint, what it does is build a wall.
Exactly.
So
like,
the logics are blocked out from you. Once you start right on emotion,
Yeah.
logics are blocked out. It doesn't matter how clear and how near it is.
you know, see it because it's a mental
Emotion
block.
build that wall, so you are going to disagree with any form of logics. So I encourage ones and ones, if you really love the ball game, love the sports, love it to the point whereas you are more in control of it instead of making it be in control of you. Because if you continue to make the game itself be in control of you, thinking that you love it so much, what you're going to end up do is to break your family apart or break your friends apart. You know, it's good for all about football reasoning. You know, if you agree with me, I mean, if you agree with you.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we're good. And the ideal thing is that both of us talking about football.
Yeah.
Since we love it that much, I promote it.
Yeah, it'll bring you together, see
But in a real world, that not go on.
I don't know,
A
man.
man hear you say something about him ball and say, I say, I don't like you in a long time, I don't like you.
Fire and stone
And
of
you
him, man.
And you hear, you want to chat to me again.
Yeah. So what you do? We talk about the football, but what about the music now? You have a UFO when it comes on to music, and UFO in the sense of unpopular fact or opinion when it comes on to music in general. Because I never do this before, but like it's a special episode with a special guest.
No, man, it have to be special.
Yeah,
man.
you know.
Remember, say, me there, you know, so.
What you mean in a place? Right, that's at Liberty Park,
I'm
you know?
there foreign, I'm here Europe now, we go Europe, Africa, and Canada, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, man. So when it comes on to music, is there an unpopular fact or opinion that you hold when it comes on to music? Are you not, as you would have said, you not even have to be an unpopular. That's something you believe strongly.
all right, what I believe strongly is that if Jamaica is well, you know that Jamaica is a reggae dancehall. But of course, you know, on the international scale is one, reggae. So then we see a man at the dancehall and say, well, go I'm a reggae star, because on the international scale is reggae, they call it. Now, what I am saying is that I know that the industry is somewhat hard to have that level of control over because it's an industry that deal with the creative aspect of life. And any industry that has anything to do with creativity, sometimes I got definitely slide from the norm. But when we really, the member of parliament, the people who are in those seats, I still can't understand how reggae has not been treated the way in which it is supposed to be treated in the island of reggae. You know what I say? Me can't understand that, me can't sit through it. And for every function, they consider reggae, they consider dancehall. So if it's a situation whereas they are excluding dancehall reggae, then we could understand say there's a built up, and so when them reach which part them reach, then me know say well them it really a goddess. But not from the point of them using dancehall and reggae to reach to that point, but yet still we cannot go across.
Yeah.
And then for enough of the some of the people out there that is not as knowledgeable as it comes down to what is actually happening for the music, would say, yeah man, them a do this and them a do that. But the reality of the situation is that, yes, we're a third world country, but me still feel like we move at a snail. You know what I say? Yeah, me still feel like we move at a snail, and me think anything that they would have done for reggae in the country of reggae, I think on the scale from 1 to 100%, I still think we are somewhat in the 30s.
Yeah. It's like a whole heap of potential left on the table we
Of
want to tap into
course,
it.
of course.
I have to agree with you, man.
So that's just my personal view. And any official who think I am saying it and it's really and truly rub them the wrong way, you forget rub the wrong way. Because sometimes it have to work that way. The feet work the way in which it's supposed to work. So I am not going to say that there is nothing that has ever been done for the music, but I honestly believe on the international scale, looking back on my beautiful country, a country where me rep for, a country where me wave the banner far, left, right, and center. Because last year I was the Caribbean American culture ambassador. So it's not like I'm doing this just for myself.
Right.
You know me, I say, me wave the Jamaican flag.
I represent.
You see me, I say, yeah. And like my dream would have been among the 60 songs them say help to shape the culture of Jamaica music. Right. 60 years them really, you know, every song I hear, and my dream with Bob Marley them and some other of the greats, I think, not sure I remember the magazine. But like me say, I honestly think that they're moving at the pace of a snail where music is concerned. And with that said, I don't think them respect the music the way in which they should. And this is not me saying that we don't have a handful of artists that pushes people like in the wrong way. Because on every artist you want to deal with. Some of them artists, I believe you me an artist and I tell you. Yeah. Some of them artists, man, trust me, you just don't want to deal with them for some reason or the other. It's like where darkness is concerned, them at midnight. So I understand that, but I also understand from a Bob Marley standpoint. If Bob Marley have done so great on the international scale, I think that in its own way should have encouraged and inspired the relevant authority to then put that ladder so that we can climb up the ladder. What we're going to do? Get up every day and say Bob Marley are the biggest? Not even Bob Marley don't want to hear that. Yeah. You get up every day, Bob Marley are the biggest, and Bob Marley, I say, then who me can say are the biggest? Yeah, what we do for build upon that legacy? We not do for build upon it, everybody does go, yeah, you know Bob Marley. Yeah. Yes, we know Bob Marley. Bob Marley take it to a different level. Now, I stuck with that, sir. I will quit, son. Who are the next Bob Marley? Who are going to be greater than Bob Marley? Not the next Bob Marley, the next name that we can now add to the storybook of music. Yeah, you have a point, man. You have a point. So, and you mentioned Bob Marley. Bob Marley did big part of football as well, you know. So, yeah, man. Say football. True artists, real artists, love football. Anybody who are artists when they love football, I not say them are not artists, but I need to answer some questions. Some serious questions. I have some explaining for you. Explain. You know, because you know, say the music and football are two strong pillars in a Jamaican culture. So, I want to know personally for you, how do you feel like the music and the football are connected? Well, let's say the music and the football is on the same wavelength because you see the music, the drum and the bass, the music give that vibe there. And if you not have that vibe then playing, what you gonna do? Walk on straight so on the field, you have to have a rhythm. How you mean, man? You see me I deal with so the common factor between the artist and the baller are a rhythm. Rhythm. So you have to be playing it by the rhythm. Yeah. Yeah, man. Word, man. So I want to know now, as a young dreamer out there, you know, whether I'm aspiring to be a musician or a football player, what kind of advice would you give to them? All right. I have a motto when I live by, and I have an extended motto. My motto is that I will make it with or without the assistance of any individual. You know what I'm saying? My motto is that I will make it with or without the assistance of any individual. And that's not me saying that I'm going to do it all by myself. That is me saying that if Me and my brethren them decide say, all right, this way I go towards. And for some reason them decide say, listen, now bother going now. I am going to continue. Because from me get up a tunnel vision me have. Now my extended motto is that I will not take anything from anyone that I cannot give back something in return, whether cash or kind. And we live by them principle there. So the ones them where I hear it, I don't know if it sounds like something you can take up, or if you are in search of a motto, I share my motto with you all. And the thing is, self-belief is very much important. Because it's good when people believe in you, make you feel good, but they can only believe in you to a point. At the end of the day now, you have to believe in you. So you just have to believe in yourself and do what you have to do when you have to do it. When you're uncomfortable, work to get comfortable. Because the word, out of the word uncomfortable come comfortable. You see me I say?
Yeah.
But out of the word comfortable is not uncomfortable. So again, it shows that it may not go in the way in which you wanted. But them say fool is the man who continue to do the same thing the same way and expect a different result. So I would say if you have a mission in getting somewhere, what you have to do is condition your mind, have a tunnel vision, start see the possibilities of getting to where you want to go to. Sometimes you don't have the tool to get there, but wire your mind first and the tool will come after. Because I said me get up and say me I gotta be a big baller and I keep telling myself that, is that me just push myself in a way like where which part me can go with footballer player. But I say me sit down and I say, boy, me can't bother because me not have no ball and me can't bother beer. Me I gotta just feed in my energy and sit down same place. So say what you want to become out loud. Hold yourself accountable to get into there. Me blame myself enough time, but not many people can do that. So if it not work for me, even if me and somebody have a difference, first thing first, me have it say me at fault. And because me says me at fault, me try to find different outlook and see other ways of doing it. So again, like me say, if you get up, you have a dream, aspiration to get to somewhere, wire your mind, even if it sounds unbelievable, think of it. Think of it because your body and your mind will fall in place. This is not a science man attack. Well, I'm a science man because I introduce the science of life.
Yeah.
I'm an hobby man. You understand? So I'm saying if you say it with conviction, when you say it, when you utter the sound, you hear it, and it do a different thing to you. It's like it start get your body in line for whatever it is that you say you want. And then you just find out, say, you attract people where have these things. And the next thing, don't tell nobody tell us if you chase no dream. Don't make nobody tell us if you chase no goals. Anything you chase, it means it run from you. So what you have to do is, instead of chasing your dream, do what you have to do to attract it. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
So do what you have to do to attract whatever it is that you dreamt about. And you will see, it doesn't matter where you are, things will just happen. Do what you have to do. The rest is going to find its place.
Powerful, man. So for you, what legacy do you hope to leave behind?
My legacy now have nothing to do with from a monetary standpoint. Because I have the Nesbeth outreach where I give back. And I believe strongly in giving back. But my legacy now have nothing to do with from a monetary standpoint. My legacy is to life. So when I sing certain song, me know say 100 years after, life I gonna still have these issues to deal with. Maybe some new word are gonna come in, but who knows? It still have the meaning where it stands for. So my thing is giving back to life, because life would have given me so much. It never easy. You may go through that moment. But all in all is life in its compact form. It's like life come with a package. And if you can't deal with the package, then you're not going to be able to deal with it. So my legacy is to inspire generation and generation to come with word sound, which is automatically going to be powerful. And the songs that me I put out there, and me want them to be my legacy. You know, if you remember Nesbeth, for which part Nesbeth come from, who was Nesbeth, mother, father, who Nesbeth used to par around. Just listen to the songs them. And all a vibration.
Yeah, them songs are powerful legacy I leave behind, man. Nesbeth, thanks for coming out and all our reasoning with me here at Liberty Park. Really appreciate it, you know. Reason about life, the music and football and everything. So, you have any upcoming projects or, you know, concerts or anything you want the people to know about?
Yeah, I have local and international. I say I go to Canada next month, and I go Africa next month too. I go Europe next month too. I go Africa in November. So I won't be coming back to Jamaica to go to Africa. I'll just be leaving Europe to Africa. You know what I say?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a whole lot of projects, new songs coming out likewise. And you know, I have a plethora, like so many songs, singles. Yeah, I focus on the singles them, one after the other. You know what I say? And an album is in the pipeline, but I think it's sometime next year.
Okay.
But I'm more focusing on the singles, and I have a number of shows, like I say, local and international. So I did it for the fans, them like they would have been there for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep it real and stand strong for my youth them. I like I say, they motivate me to the point whereas there's no turning back, you know. Even if me want to turn back, me can't turn back. I have that strength there. Yeah, man. I have to continue press gas. You know what I say? Yeah, and anybody want connect with Nesbeth, Nesbeth Reggae is my Instagram. I mean, I have my door on my page, so I just come sit down. I watch the faces of the people that sit there already. I treat everybody the same way, you know. And me personally know say artists lock on out, so. No enough artists door now knock pan and them now pull them, so take off the inches them off of my door. So just come in, feel free for just forward in TikTok, Nesbeth, Facebook, Nesbeth, and Nesbeth Reggae on my Instagram. And Nesbeth bookings for any booking information. So nesbethbookings@gmail.com. That's the email. And no one of me you get. I get the people and I deal that part right there. Me cannot do every and anything. You see what I say?
Yeah, which is right, man. Right way. So like you have, you know, a lot coming up, you know. So I wish you all the best with all the endeavors going forward, man. I say respect is a pleasure.
Yeah, man,
honor.
and it's a blessing, man. I love where you're going with, I love where the item are going with, and you have a good team.
Yeah.
I want to just continue to do what you have to do, yeah. Because, like I say, tomorrow you're going to be one of the biggest. So just continue to do the right thing, and the rest are history. Big up my youth them, big up my kids them, big up Annette Garden, Concrete Jungle, Trenchtown, Zimbabwe, big up Kingston, big up all Garrison, big up all of the uptown. Just know say Nesbeth represent Jamaica. The other day I do the inauguration and see some people are trying to color code the thing, you know. But nevertheless, it is greater than just the color. I did it to inspire and encourage the people who, for some reason, think that because they would have born and bred in certain region, it definitely would be impossible for them to even rub shoulders with the elites. But see, I break the barrier there, I lick down the wall there with that sledgehammer there and show you, say, just do the right thing and the rest are history. I hope you guys are listening and watching and don't make that most important part of the puzzle they miss you.
All
You know,
right.
don't be blindfolded by the colors.
True.
The knowledge is important. Look at me now. Look where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
To where I'm at. I second time coming in the region there. Just jump over Liberty fence and I right over King's House to reach. Second time in a 1 week. Well, me live way up still, so I can't say I want a house near here. So.
What a journey, eh?
A journey.
Dream come to reality.
And me if I tell you.
Yeah, man. Nesbeth, UFO Podcast. That is it.
UFO Podcast. UFO Podcast are the best podcast. So you just register that in your head. And this is not me throwing any word on other podcasts. But the truth is just the truth. UFO Podcast is one of the realists. When I do a UFO Podcast, I will have reasoning. I feel at home. I don't feel like I have been pressured. I do enough podcasts and see me a buckle up. I wonder when the wind go blow. I wonder what go hard. I wonder when the turbulence what go hard. I feel nervous. And I was able to be myself on UFO Podcast. And it's an energy vibration. And UFO Podcast passed the mark for me. 150 me put UFO Podcast. You hear that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Respect Nesbeth.
Others out there where I watch, I do open to take a page out of UFO Podcast so that me can say the same thing about you. You hear that?
Yeah, man.
Because I couldn't say this without being on the program. Because that would have come like a pay them people to say it. You know what I mean? But true I say it from my heart. You have to just start the talk. You hear that?
Yeah, man, Nesbeth. Big up, you know, it's a natural vibe or energy. You know, UFO Podcast sponsored by 77 Energy Drink. And them keep the vibes and the energy high. So,
one thing I can tell you, anybody has a sponsor UFO Podcast, the right thing them I do.
yeah.
Because you have to sponsor the future. You see me a deal with what you going to do, sponsor the past. And we not bash the past neither.
Right,
But
right.
the future, UFO Podcast, is the standard for podcasts. So anybody who have sponsor UFO Podcast, believe you me, now see in the future, me if I tell you.
That is it, people. We're gone.